Real quick, I remember people used to try to convince me, it ain't about what you said, it's about how you said it. And I said, all right, cool, I'm going to take that in consideration. And as time went on, I started paying attention more to how I said things. And that still didn't solve the goddamn problem. So I said to myself, it ain't about how you say it or what you say. It's about what a motherfucker don't want to hear.
I agree with Plies 1000%. You can't tell folks anything. They would rather be told soft lies over the harsh truth any day.
This is why the world keeps getting worse. People keep doing shit that we deem unforgivable, and in return, they decide there's no reason to change. So now you got a whole bunch of people running around who don't give a fuck about redemption. That's scary.
This is a certified hood classic.
Sakafet, and what's up to all my beautiful people from all corners of the world? Welcome to Culture Invasion. We are here to bring you perspective and to challenge you to explore the gifts of culture, knowledge, and entertainment that surround us all. Our perceived world is not an absolute reality. Reality is subjective to only what you choose to explore. What you limit yourself to and experience is your own responsibility. Choose wisely. Hey, Sakafet, what's up, everybody? All corners of the world, hope everyone is doing well. Looks like we got a few people out in the audience. Miss Queen Sunkiss, thank you for stopping by. I hope that this evening things can remain civil. We'll be sprinkling salt across the earth. So don't be offended. Anyway, welcome everyone to the podcast this evening. Tonight, your feelings don't matter. There's some things that I've seen and learned over the past month. Things have been brought into perspective. I got some news to share. Let's see. And of course, something near and dear to my heart, the idiocracy of what modern dating is. So I'm going to spiral and waffle on that, get tomatoes thrown at me and whatnot. Right. Give me 1 second here. So also too, tonight, I'm using new studio software, so bear with me as I work through technical issues. All right, to start off with, it's my villain era. Here goes the backstory. So my best friend calls me the flaming dandelion. She says that it's the gray hair on my head and the fire in my soul. And last summer, I was dubbed Salt Bae by a lady friend. And again, in this case, it was for the color of my hair plus Bae status. We know what that means. I felt the names are rather fitting, each in their own way. I've been an observer from a young age, watching humanity. And over the years, I've gained an underlying light version of misanthropic attitude, view a certain flaming passion in my soul, sprinkled with a touch of salt for humans who choose not to evolve. While we can debate what personal evolution is and what that looks like, I'll just keep it simple because it's fair to ask humanity for just like biological bare minimum. right? But when all you are is a bare minimum individual, and then you put yourself out there for public display across the internet, you expose more truth than falsehoods about your situation in the matrix. People who ignore facts over feelings, they lead themselves down a road of a lifetime of trauma, when it all could have been avoided by a short moment of corrective action, learning, and discomfort. Discomfort comes with that. But there are those who are jaded by their experience, and they embrace the unapologetically black attitudes, illustrating deep-rooted stances that are both defiant and unaccountable. There's no apology necessary because you're owed something. And those who fall for the abstract objects of worship, you rather have a pair of Jordans and emulate something someone else has achieved, another success, stifling who you could be. Let's say Michael B. Jordan, for instance, and we'll talk about him in a little bit, that corny dude, that wasn't like everybody else. So people victimize themselves for the sake of material luxury. Again, the consumerism over therapy. Bury it under the salt of makeup and consumerism and Gucci, Fendi. It's my belief all these are symptoms of sloth, laziness, fermented with first world privilege at the very least. That and a touch of mental health. A symptom in and of itself and a system that is completely broken. But that's for another day. I think it's time to get into the, look at this, debauchery. The debauchery that is today's world. Look at the man. Look at this man. His whole soul is leaving his body because of her debaucherous behavior. And this is just an example. Look at this guy. You can see the very moment his eyebrow goes up and look at his lip. He curls his lip up. His entire world is upside down right now because she has no decorum. But I digress. I waffle. I'm just, shit. But yes, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, everyone. All right. A quote from Julius Caesar. It's easier to find men who volunteer to die than to find those who are willing to endure pain with patience. Now, I searched and searched and searched to make sure I'm not quoting some bogus BS. So that is a quote from him. It is easier to find men who will volunteer to die than to find those who are willing to endure pain with patience. All right, so the quote can be debated. You can look at it from a military stance. You can look at, a government stance. You can look at it from a personal perspective, which is the direction I go in. And I'm going to look at it like this. Life is what you make of it. Every adventure is relative to the individual. Again, I'm applying the same maxim that I built this podcast on. but the pain we endure through life should propel us to do better. Okay, you can also look at it as the fools are the ones who are going to stick their neck out like sheep. But then you have the others who are willing to work and plan and make it for themselves so they don't have to be the ones who are getting sacrificed by the bullshit. Pick up yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. We should be doing better. We should seek to escape that which harms us or can delete us. Striving always for a way to succeed on our own. Through, as reputable means as possible, but capitalism is capitalism. But the basic biological function to survive and excel, I mean, it can always be said that survival is not built into each one of us. I'm not sure how that gets lost. It could be the main cause of, or a byproduct of the main cause that I'm going to put a bow on this with, and it's the it's the elitist perspective, the entitled elitist perspective that we have living here in the United States. I would think that it's a biological function. But it can be said the resistance to what is natural has always been a part of the human struggle. And even more so now in the rapidly shrinking environment. Instant gratification, express drive-through world we live in. The fight against the natural order is now mainstream and supported. And in some cases, humans would rather sacrifice their dignity to elevate themselves to higher places. OnlyFans. And yes, I'm taking shots at OnlyFans. I find it fascinating that after so long, circumstances drive humans to remain in the rancid mosquito water, patting themselves on the back as they breathe and just wade their way through the swamp around them. Like it's cool. And it's not to say they're isolated. But what they do is they isolate themselves by creating realities in their psyche and creating these little worlds. And then in turn, they project their fantasies outward into the real world with the Western entitled expectation that the rest of us should just play along with their psychosis. On the real, mental health is no joke, and I'll always say that. But I think a lot of these unga bunga low oxygen people I think a lot of them were fed malt liquor through the navel when they were in their mothers, because the low mental vibrations that I've witnessed recently across just within the last You guys heard from me last maybe 30 days ago on my own thing, my own stream. Popped up here, there on a couple other streams. But you get my point. As I just sit back as an observer and took a little break, handled some business for myself, dove into my 9 to 5 a little deeper. I'm just listening. Listening to the vibrations. Listening to the dialogues that are stirred up. Listening to all these content creators. The most fun I had was on my homeboy's Bronzebird, listening to his streams, or participating in the chat, or dropping by, or popping over and Miss Queen Sunkiss when she's not being insincere and cruel to her chat participants. But that's the most fun I've had, other than, taking in my hobbies and learning new things and using YouTube for instructive purposes. And all these other streams, I don't know what it was, maybe 6 months ago, my mind must have been in a completely different place, because just taking a step back and just watching the content, I just stopped by Bronzebird's live, to be specific here. He started up about an hour ago. And he hit on so many subjects. Exactly, what I'm going to cover here as well. We have a same kind of like, wavelength of thinking about a lot of things. But these people that use the same talking points with no solutions, like you're art-hearted. You're art-hearted. We've stricken that word from our vocabulary when it serves a precise fucking purpose. Your content is low mental vibe shit at best. There is a constant flow of regurgitated bullshit. Bronzebird, again, I'm shouting out my people. Bro already put out a short on that shit like a week ago or something. Information about the dating landscape. And I'm going to talk about it because I like to have fun with it. I troll in my own respective way. But the segments of coaches out there, men and women coaches, the pharmacy, the whole damn internet pharmacy. Red pill, blue pill, all the pills. And then those coupled with the dating coaches, then you throw in white noise from passport bros, which I do. I mean, I can't deny my people are passport bros, but I'm not a passport bro. I'm not. I'm more of the educated lame type, or maybe like I don't know, maybe like a dusty digital nomad type. I'm the educated dusty. But yeah, it's a hella mess. And then we're gonna talk about the schism that has been stricken like a lightning bolt down the middle of the spheres. In particular, the black manosphere. So everybody's got their own manosphere. Everybody's got their own dating sphere and discussion sphere and life and events and all hell's breaking loose sphere, and everybody's got their siloed environments, and you got everything from Uzi Alley type content creators to trailer park content creators. You got man, you got people who pop up on other people's lives and just troll just to say racist or distortionist type shit, just to disrupt things. So you have the entire microcosm of what the real world is out here in YouTube land. But these peddlers don't seek, in a lot of cases, real change. There's no there's no moving with intention. There's no creation or spark of anything that's going to inspire anybody to not repeat the same sins instead of just sitting and talking about the trauma bond. Like it's low mental vibe shit. Hell, hey, to the comment section, yo, the chat, I apologize, y'all. What's going on, my people? Okay, so we got Lando Bando. Man, my brother from high school. What's going on, bro? Brother Lapper, Mr. Lapper, how are we, man? Miss Queen, you know I'd roll with you. A bronze flat power guy. Bro, what's up? Salute. And my bro from the islands. What's good, Kings and Dreams? Glad to see you here, man. Yeah, I got this new software and the whole little chat windows down here, and I'm like, oh look, there goes everybody. Hey, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? Ah, shit, my bad. And I got another side chat as well. No, Miss Thornton, no, I do not have my face up. We're not cammed up. We might cam up later on something. I might throw the link out there. I might just run with this tonight. We'll see how things go. But yeah, y'all, there's so many low mental vibrations out here on YouTube, and I just realized that my subscriptions suck to a degree. But it's interesting to pull from a content perspective, okay, and from a gossip perspective, because there's always that hit you. Yeah, YouTube is full of demons. Miss Queen, you're right. So it is with my pleasure that I bring to you a little news segment. I'm going to do this from now on, I think. I like this. When I was kind of listing out the things that happened over the past, I guess like over the past month, like I don't really keep a finger on the pulse of what's going on. I try to focus on what I need to. And I've been doing a lot of stuff with a community group that I belong to. So I've been busy. I got my own personal time to myself, my community stuff. I neglected the podcast to make sure I had time and bandwidth for other ventures. So that's saying that. I may switch to a once a month platform. Stay tuned on that. Stay tuned to the community tab on the YouTube page. You'll see my updates on there, and I'll let you know through that. And if you're on Facebook, you'll see my posts out there. You'll see the Culture Invasion Facebook as well. Twitter, Rumble. Where else do I broadcast? All the things, y'all. I'm trying to get the IG up, and I'm doing all that too. So, all right. I'll get a little stinger or something, like a little news beat or something. Maybe get some special effects going. Do like a whole little news presentation. But for now, we're just gonna talk it through. All right, men's underwear. That's my number one topic for the news today. Ladies out there, you might want to cover your ears. This might be time where you want to go check out your other homies' streams, because we're going to talk about men's underwear here. We're going to chop it up because, ladies, I'm telling you right now, I think that these new boxer briefs with the segmented little pouch for the twig and berry thing, I think y'all conspired with a guy, and y'all paid him off to design these. Serious. Because look, fellas, I don't know if you've experimented with these yet. There's all kinds of new scientific advancements with draws. Okay? No more of the days of the whitey tighties or the, the underoos, with the little Supermans on them that pinch the inside of your leg. There are no more of the days of the loosey-goosey, sweaty, swampy boxers that our granddads and dads used to wear. We got streamlined, scientifically designed, aerodynamic, special divisions to put equipment in that the equipment never even knew it could feel comfortable in. They're absolutely just, invest in these new space age underwears, gentlemen. Invest in them. But my problem with them, I put my drawers on, get out the shower, put my underwears on, right? Put my pants on. I'm wearing athletic-y tech pants type. Man, I walked by the mirror and just caught a side profile of myself walking by. And I was quite impressed. And I was like, well, hold up. Like everything's tucked the way it should be. Everything's situated the way it should. Why in the world is it? Gentlemen, they are very flattering. These are some inspiring underwear. Get these new space age underwear. I don't know who, everybody makes a pair. Just look for them. They have the little flippy flappy things where you put the little, your twig and berries in the little secret pouch place. Do it. Do it. Also, for the purpose of why they were designed other than being appealing to the eye, you will have no problem with everything breathing and doing what it needs to do without being sweaty. Moving on. Ladies, you can come back in now. Yeah, the guy at the door, go on and let them in. The ladies can come on in now. All right, everybody get seated. Get seated. They just changed the game up a little bit. All right. Now that we're all back together and the ladies are back in here with us, AI is taking over. If you didn't know, everybody's hearing about it. AI. ChatGPT. Stable diffusion. What else do we got? Google's got their own. Microsoft's got their own. Apple's probably doing something with Siri and hooking her ass up to a robot. Who knows? So everybody's got an AI going on right now. I'm taking a interest in it, but we'll see how that goes. We will talk about it a little more, though, when we get into dating. Yes. AI and dating. That's some weird shit. And we're going to explore that. Hashtag Gwyneth free. Gwyneth did not get charged or have to pay her little fee to the dude who crashed on the mountain. Free Gwyneth, the hashtag Free Gwyneth movement, excuse me. That shit worked. It's amazing. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about Gwyneth Paltrow. I just saw it in the headlines and I thought that was funny because she's out of jail or she's out of court. And your boy T-Rump just got indicted. You probably already seen that, but yeah. Your boy Trump got indicted, whatever. They processed the paperwork. In other Barbie news, however, springboarding off of Miss Paltrow. For those of you who are familiar with the YouTube sphere, there are key creators out there in key areas of the internet, of the YouTube sphere. And within that sphere, there are different communities of discussion or education or instruction or entertainment. So, yeah. In the manosphere, there appeared a woman, a Barbie, by the name of Pearly. Go look her up if you want to. It's your thing. Just Pearly Things. Well, I believe she started out here in America, moved over to UK, built up a studio. She's some kind of athlete, 6 foot tall, like volleyball. And she starts up her little podcast, goes live, and she starts talking about dating issues. But she aligned herself with individuals who were inspiring that were Black. And then she started using and springboarding her content from talking points that other individuals had brought up. And on occasion, she would throw her roses out there and let people know, you know, this person gets credit, that person gets credit. Other people's inspiring words. So time moves on, and now you have a host like a Sally Jesse Raphael or Ricky Lake that just opens the door and lets anybody in and sit on their couch in front of a camera and tell their truth. So you can see how this looks when you have a couch full of Black folks just sitting there acting hella fool. And she's getting a bag off of the fuckery. Then we get a 360 flip. She changes her content and interviews Nick Fuentes. Don't know if you know who Nick Fuentes is or not. Go look him up and do your research. But the guy's a radical. Radicals are radicals. It is what it is. So she interviews the radical. And is half-hearted at best in preparation and in spirit of combating any kind of dialogue that you got a radical asshole bringing to the table. A staggeringly ignorant individual leading a podcast with a staggeringly ignorant radical. Trapped in the middle of the Black community because she has enveloped herself in dialogue that circulates around the Black community. And this guy pops off with some racist shit, and she doesn't shut it down, but contributes to it. So all of the different spheres across YouTube that I've been talking about, the trailer park sphere, the Uzi Alley sphere, you know, the two different analogs there based on melanin concentration. So you got, even within the Black side of YouTube, you have different spheres. You have the FBA Blacks, you have the Hotep Blacks, you have the Back to Africa Blacks, you have the pro Blacks, just like you do on the other side. So now you have different individual groups or different people or different just humans, all feeling some kind of way because Miss Pearly stepped in the middle and started exposing and holding a mirror up to people's bad behavior. Let them do it to themselves. And then came out sideways when she interviewed a radical instead of being prepared or absolving herself and not even interviewing the dude. Man, look, I got enough in my life and I know who that fucker is. And you mean to tell me that this This lady whose your only fucking job is podcast. Wake up in the fucking morning and drink your coffee and fucking podcast. Oh wait, as a matter of fact, you do fucking do that, dumb bitch. You weren't prepared. You get a free dumb bitch. And if you fell while you were playing volleyball, I'd laugh 6 laughs because I get my 6 giggles off your ass now too. In other news, another Barbie. Fuck. Women, y'all losing this week. No matter who you are, y'all losing. All right, moving forward. Jonathan Majors should have been a passport bro. Passport bros. Passport bros. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ain't ready. Passport bros. Passport bros. Educated lame expats. Get your blue books up, gentlemen. Jonathan Majors should have been a passport bro. Because this week, either a psycho Karen will put you in jail, or a KK Keisha will shoot you and delete you live on Facebook. Take your pick, gentlemen. Take your pick. What you need, we got them all this week, from coast to coast, every color. You're either gonna get a psycho Karen or a KK Keisha. Anyway, we'll talk about dating a little bit later. In other news, some blonde-headed black woman with a blonde wig, I don't know what the fuck her name is, walked up to Michael B. Jordan when he was on the red carpet and called the brother corny. Back in the day, corny. Carrying around his headshots. I did that. I had mine. There was a time I was like, I'm gonna be Hollywood kid. You can't stop me. Hollywood kid all the way. Played violin, sang, danced. Ugh. Screen sun kiss. What you talking about? Nasty. To each his own. But anyway, the kid in me was triggered. Bro. It was bad. How'd her say it? PTSD kicked in. I started twitching. Then I stopped for a minute and I was like, damn. Imagine all the little dudes. Don't matter what color. All the little dudes walking around. I'm about to build a science project. I'm about to do this. I'm about to be the next Iron Man. I'm about to engineer something. And you got the other kids, not just the bullies, because it's not just one little bully. It was never one little bully. Everybody got a bully. Nah. How about it's closer to, there are a lot of bullies. There are a lot of asshole fucking kids. I'm glad I don't have kids right now. I don't condone violence at all, but children are made out of rubber, and a drop kick may happen. Yeah. The whole growing up. Yeah, bounce, bounce, bounce.
Emotional, damn it.
Yeah, Conrad Birdie, the King of Siam, Jesus of Nazareth, Father Van Trapp. Shit. I've been all kinds of extras, all kinds of backups, 10 or 2. Man. But I was always corny. I was that sellout. Hashtag that sellout. Hashtag Uncle Tom. That's me, bitches. Guess what? It was always the bitches that called me shit like that, too. It was always the females. Why you mad at black women? Oh, come on now. All men ain't shit. Really? Touche. Touche. I hear you, but I don't feel you. Yeah, the kid in me is pretty pissed off about the Michael B. Jordan thing, but that's fine. I don't give a fuck about Michael B. Jordan's history. It's just the situation in and of itself. Moving on with the news, the intersectionality of societal ideals, societal ideals continues to fuck Hollywood. Y'all ready for this one? Get ready, get ready. Guess who saved Hollywood? Japan. Not really, not really. I'd love to say that that shit was real. That somehow they swooped in and helped those fucking money hoarders. Fuck Hollywood. The Mario movie almost went woke. The Mario movie almost went woke. Guess what they almost did? You can guess this. Y'all know this one. Y'all know this one in the chat. Come on now. What's the trend with every lead male character in almost every movie and TV show today? And we can talk about this to extent at any point in time. I'm open to talk about it. But men have been displaced in place of the message, equality. So yeah, Mario was going to get replaced by the queen, by Princess Pinky Pants, Princess Peach, and he was going to play second fiddle. Japan stepped in and said, fuck out of here, that bullshit, or you don't get my movie. So Nintendo said, you're going to put Mario in 60% of this motherfucking movie. Peach is going to play her motherfucking role. And we're going to have a good movie. Right? And that's the way it went. Supposedly. So, stay tuned on that. This might be one of those good Mario movies. This might be one of those good video game movies. Let's keep our fingers crossed for that. So, as we move forward, we got the state of affairs, where we are, what lessons are learned. What, yeah, let's go Japan. Hell yeah, they stood in the square, man. They stood on their square. I've been dying for some kind of franchise to do that. You know, I mean, all bullshit aside, the DOA movie I think is more entertaining than the Street Fighter movie. Because, I mean, DOA is all about, like, mediocre hot chicks and silly fights. Where Street Fighter's story, I mean, R.I.P. Raul Julia, and dude did an absolute awesome job, but yeah, I think I like the DOA movie better. That's probably sacrilege. Later in the future, I'm gonna get all kinds of hate comments and shit from homies that are video gamers or anime freaks or whatever. Like, the hell are you talking about, man? Anyway. So, lesson so far. Miss Queen Sunkiss, you still out there? Cover your ears, because there are words about to come out of my mouth. All right, this is the way it works. Far too many married people are out here on YouTube providing unsolicited commentary and their feelings on modern dating. Y'all are married. What are y'all thinking about? Y'all are married. Years married. Y'all need to be Voltroning up together. All y'all just forming the Voltron of married people. The women can have a pink Voltron. All the women just form up together. The men can have the men's group all form up together. And y'all just make two little Voltrons of happy little married people. And y'all talk about the happiness of being married. Because I love y'all. Y'all are awesome. Oh, yeah, Miss Sunkiss, I'm shooting right at you. I'm shooting right at you. Cootie Queen. Man, look, hey, all of y'all out there on my stream don't know, but Miss Queen Sunkissed is actually patient zero, I believe. I believe the vial of cooties, it's like it was a spiral vial made of glass, and it had a red and a blue fungus inside. And then when she dropped it in her house, she became patient zero for cooties and went on my friend's stream, and she had a partner in crime with her at the time, and they assaulted him on his live stream and said that only XYs can carry cooties, not the XXs. And I'm like, how? How does it happen to only be in men when it happened over there you even said so. It was you and your little partner in crime were talking about it in the kitchen. So I'm sure it happened in the kitchen when you were cooking. You were making cookies live. I seen the Facebook. I seen the YouTube live. I seen the YouTube stream. I seen the cookies come out the oven. In fact, cooties, absolute cooties, and it's because of cooties is a condition that is imprinted on the Y chromosome. X chromosomes are immune to cooties.
Bruh.
I don't think so.
What? Stop.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Anyway. That's my 2 cents, because I see all these toxic people. All these toxic people across YouTube, and these are married people. These people should be at home. These people should have to-do lists. Why are you on? You should be having a whole damn to-do list. Don't you got a roof to replace? Ain't nobody not had a storm this year. Nigga, people, please. Get a life. Oh, shit. God, the social dynamics are a microcosm of the outside world. I'm sorry. If it's 10%, if it's 15%, that's 15% of y'all motherfuckers in the United States that act like these assholes. God, and then they come up with this fake outrage, and and you'll see, like, across YouTube, you'll see everybody's page, everybody's stream. will just come alive with the same exact news on every single person's stream. It's like a matter of hours. This shit is a joke. It's like robots, man. It's all bots. It's all fake. The internet is fake. They talked about that this week. Yeah, Miss Queen, it is crazy. It is crazy. Oh God. Oh God. Man, and then they throw their content out there. Kings and Dreams can contest to this. My God. He was in the stream, and the dude in the stream got all in his feelings and in his fifis and started getting all aggressive and insulting people and shit. Like, it's like, bro, calm the fuck down. It is not that serious. And a proven life, an anecdotal evidence that someone is providing you, I lived through that. Kings and Dreams has lived through a lot. The guy has traveled. The guy has business contacts around the world. Like, he's got a proven resume of a broader perspective on life. Like, it's a fact. But these low mental vibe people just they just manufacture this fake outrage. Now, it's not to say that all creators out here are like that. I mean, look, I'm in good company. Miss Queen talks about everything and anything. She does little workout videos and whatnot, you know. Everybody's got their variety of content. Kings and Dreams, I can't even begin to talk about the different content. His stuff is linked and tilted toward like the dating sphere and red pill content, but man, he's global. This guy is global. This guy does a lot, and he touches a lot of creators across the YouTube sphere. Yeah, Miss Queen, I do be hopping around too, just bopping and hopping and learning and seeing what crazy people talking about. Yeah, Kings and Dreams, that dude was beta. He was out of pocket. But see, a lot of us, you know, the ones of us that are not like those outliers and those 1% assholes that make the most noise, right? We the ones that are sitting out here with content of value. We're offering thought-provoking content, experiences, links to networks, or goofy conversations about having the cooties while playing fishing games in your kitchen, making cookies like Miss Queen Sunkiss. Pow, pow, pow. Pow, 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 pow. Oh, shit. It's so funny. She said, I'm gonna get you. Y'all see this crazy shit? My thumbnail. Oh, God. Or the thumbnail for the podcast. Oh, God. All those words piss people off across YouTube. All those words piss people. There were more words. It's just hilarious. Oh, God. Oh, and then facts and statistics. Yeah, that, of course, people are oblivious to that. And then when you tell them that, they get scared of it. And then you have to, well, what is a fact? What is information? It's all misinformation. Adulting is a big one. Adulting is huge. A fact is what one chooses to accept. You see, chat twerking. Oh, man. My goodness. So, Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Because we're already like an hour and a half, or an hour, something like an hour. That's right. You tell them the facts. See, you know what? That's absolutely right. See, this right here, this is where they turn into. You can even almost read her lips. Look at her. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this. And then they get all.
Stop it now, I mean it. Stop it now, I mean it.
That's right. They just get all in their fifis, all emotional. They don't submit in their gender role and cooperate.
Emotional, damn it.
We're going to talk about that tonight. I got a interview that has never been released. That's right, y'all. That's right. Y'all are here tonight to witness the release of previously unreleased content. This is a premiere live. Pop bottles, y'all. Pop bottles, light blunts. I don't know. Oh, shit. So, yes. Before we get into, all right, Miss Queen, you got the bottles. Pop them, girl. What you should do is, Miss Queen Sunkissed, you should make snacks for yourself. If you got the hubby chilling, get the hubby, pop a bottle, and listen in. It's going to be a good little premiere here. Very much in alignment with what you live, maybe, you know, but it's about a married couple. So we'll get into that. But yes, I gotta ramble and scramble and waffle for just a little bit longer. All right, so fun facts I have found out this month. There are a whole lot of men in the community that looks like me that aren't married. Like 60% of them. Make sure I'm reading this right. Yes. They're single. 60% of them. Without kids. Now, do they have personal issues? Are they not taking care of themselves? Preparing themselves to meet a woman? And I think overall in the United States, no, it's less than that actually, and it's because it's 60. It's like 60% of all men in the United States are single, never married. Yeah. So as we explore that, a lot of men fit into a lot of different groups depending on where they are in their lives. And they are not seeking love or not finding it. So what we're left with are the gentlemen who run game and gentlemen who have game and gentlemen who are the boring lames and the blue collar brothers, the everyday men, or the 8% of men in the upper echelon who date outside of their race. We'll ignore those guys because, again, you married people, stay over there with your married friends, make a Voltron of married friends, and save the universe over there. But share with us knowledge when solicited, or have knowledge readily available in the form of a book or audio book available on Amazon. No, I'm joking. Stay the hell out of my chat. No, I'm joking. Stay the hell out of these chats, y'all. Just stirring up shit. But when you look at the community, you look at what the hell's going on, it's just debauchery and idiocracy, full tilt. Future, Pookie, Ray Ray, Thuggo, and Nick Cannon. These are the men who are breeding. If you're not married. Because you married women already picked your little person. So stop commenting. I see you, Miss Sunquist. I see you. I can see you from here. My eye is twitching, so that lets me know when my eye starts twitching, she's on her keyboard. Future, Pookie, Ray Ray, Thuggo, and Nick Cannon. Future. She belonged to the streets. Future. How many babies? Then you got your local, your wannabe Future, Pookie, and your Ray Ray. Thuggo. 6'6" sitting on some 20-inch ramps. Got the big donk. All right, I get it. Hold on. Don't go off in the comments. Pookies and Ray Rays buy donks too. I get it. Ray Ray might even have him a 4x4 sitting on 20s, but it's lifted. I know how it works. All right. I'm a witness of culture. Everybody relax. Then you got your Nick Cannons. The pseudo lawyer types. Pseudo lawyer type gentlemen. I'm gonna go get a bottle of wine. Yeah, that's my fallback. She said, how long before the interview start? How dare you? How dare you? On somebody's stream. How dare you ask them how... Yep, listen here. What you want me to do? Put out an itinerary next time I have a podcast? Jeez. The audacity of these creators. I see, this is the creator twerking. This is the creator entitlement. This is creator entitlement. She's a creator too. Miss Sunkiss has a wonderful channel. Like I said, she has a wonderful channel. And she's over here chat twerking. I'm just hoping I got like 15 or 20 minutes. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Give me 1 second. One day I'm going to put all this stuff on little buttons. It's going to be awesome. Y'all going to be like, oh, this is cool. That was seamless. It was almost like watching a real TV show. Just ignore me, man. 1 second. I'm still learning these buttons. Yep, do that. And we get rid of this one. And we do that one. 1 second, y'all. Okay, y'all. All right, I'm about to hit play here. What you say? I'm hoping. I mean, y'all said I'm ratchet. We did not say you ratchet. I would not use that word on my stream. Actually, I need to repent now and drink holy water infused with garlic and the spirit because of even using that word ratchet. Oh, and she's twerking in the chat. Y'all see this? That is what married women on YouTube are doing these days. This is Oh, go get your wine. Get the wine. I'll give you time. We'll just sit here and we'll chill. Ladies and gentlemen, the show is on hold for a moment because the dearest Miss Queen Sunkissed has not picked up her wine yet. My goodness. My goodness.
You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
I know, brother. I know, brother. R.I.P. Oh, you guys. You didn't know. Check it out. Check it out. I got what nobody has on any other stream. Maybe Bronzebird. I think he and I need to talk about this. But check this out. I got the Culture Invasion girls. All natural. Look at this. This is the Culture Invasion cheerleader girl. And then I got a Diddy Bop. Y'all, my little Diddy Bop. Check it. I'm horrible. I know. Oh, this shit's funny. Oh, God. Okay, we're waiting for Miss Sunkissed. While we're waiting for Miss Sunkissed, you know what? I'm about to unmute this. And give me just one moment. I'm going to mute myself. I'll be right back. All right, everybody. Sorry about the break there. Had to do a beverage run. Y'all know how it is. All right. Miss Sunkissed. Here's where we're at. Tom and Crystal. When I win, you win. What you're about to listen to is the unedited podcast that I recorded at their home earlier this year. We were back in January preparing for February as I was going to discuss relationships. And I tried to steer away from the dating sphere. Y'all have already heard my angst toward those assholes and the way that they just keep repeating themselves. I mean, Kings, you're right there in the middle of it all. You know how it is. But, you know, and when it's the content that sells, it's what they latch on to. But the thing is, you know, there's nothing wrong with balancing everything out. When is my interview? Oh, bro. I'm sorry. Yes, we will set that up. We'll get that handled. You know what? Tonight I'm not going. I still might throw the Zoom. I got Zoom this time. We're not doing it through Restream or anything like that. I'm using OBS. Learned how to tweak that. So I'm doing a little bit of a mishmash. But yeah, we'll definitely set up a formal interview. My island brother, we definitely do that. With Tom and Crystal, they have a very intriguing relationship. First and foremost, they are gamers, and not just video gamers. They are board gamers. They are very close to. They hold faith very close to the heart. They balance their relationship on faith. And through faith, she gains her trust in him. And he provides her with what she needs. So, without further ado, mute that. Let's see. I'm going to need everybody out there to hit 1. If you hear the video, give me just a second. One moment. Ha, I knew it would happen. Technical issues. All right. Just bear with me here. This is what I'm feeling like. He's punching the gut. That's right. I knew something would go sideways. Give me just a moment.
Bruh.
My bad, y'all. Hold on a sec. All right, y'all. I think I figured it out. We're just gonna do it this way. I'm gonna play through VLC. Hit one in the chat if you would, if you can hear sound. How are we doing? Do we hear sound there? One in the chat. One sec. One second. In three. In 3, 2. Welcome, guys. It's a pleasure to have you guys here with the podcast. This month, the topic is relationships.
How about
and
now? How about now, folks?
I'm doing a little bit of an interview here and playing board games. You guys are avid gamers, I see.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
It's a little habit.
Just a little habit.
Just
yeah.
a little habit.
For the listeners out there, they actually have a gaming table, and this is one of the most amazing pieces of equipment I have ever seen.
Doesn't everybody have a board game table? Yeah.
I imagine the avid players, yes, but this is extensive. This is great. This is it's a whole new adventure here with you guys tonight. So to start out, before we go into the gaming heavy, got a few questions for you, and we'll just let things spiral as they usually do with my podcasts.
Okay.
So, Crystal, I asked you this before, and now I can ask you guys together since I have you in a room trapped behind a mic. If a movie was made about your life, what would the title be? If you could write a movie and direct it, what would the title be?
Yeah, and I gotta be honest. I asked you guys that same question. Throw it up in the comments if you're listening to this, on a replay. If you're live right now and you get the chance, throw it up in the comments. What would the title be of a movie that you create about your life? Think about it. All right, let's continue.
Now you said, you shared with me if when I win, you win.
If I win, you win. Or if you win, I win.
If you win, I win.
Yeah,
I win.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's so that he doesn't have to feel bad when I beat him at board games.
She talked me into going to a marriage seminar, and that was one of the key points. If you win, I win, and if I win, you win. So we use that in board gaming when I'm beating her.
Excuse me,
It's okay.
when I beat you.
Okay, honey.
I love it. So the seminar, is that something you'd like to share? What was the context behind
it
that?
was
Or
something through church or something.
Yeah,
it was
it
just
was-
a
it was-
getaway.
it
Really,
was a
just to get
couple-
away, to get out of town.
Okay,
And get away from the kids.
Yeah.
nice. But it was like a couples getaway thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
Okay.
a one-day thing, and then the rest of the weekend we did something else. So.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, as a family, and the dynamics behind the alignment of goals and building together, how did you guys sync that up? And well, I guess I should start with how many years have you been together?
7?
Yeah.
Okay.
7
Yeah.
years.
So syncing everything together, and what was the thing that brought everything together so that you could build together?
Well, I mean, in terms of being brought together, his what are those things on OkCupid? What's it called? Your profile. It said board games. He loved board games and Jesus.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I can work with that. So that was it. And that's kind of the foundation, right? I think. Yeah. Well, Jesus first, and then board games.
That's awesome. So faith and then fun.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something I've noticed is that in a lot of the spheres that I kind of lurk in and kind of pull pieces from across, like, the social media space, that spirituality is like the last thing on anybody's mind.
Mm-mm. That's our foundation.
Yeah.
So that's the most important thing.
Yeah, y'all. I paused it here. I stand on that. I'm not expecting everybody to be a devout Bible thumper. It's a thing. You know what I'm saying? That's someone that person is has a conviction to spread the word in their fashion, in their way. Okay. How they approach others regarding faith, how they attempt to appeal to others, to bring them to their faith. I'm not expecting individuals to be like that, but I'm expecting us as humans to have some spiritual grounding. Okay. You don't have to be a devout Muslim. You don't have to be a devout Jew. But I'm looking for, and I would think that the ties that we have to our ancestors, our grandparents, great-grands, and before, that we were passed down a line of faith, a belief in something that's bigger than us. Because you are not the center of the universe. Let's continue.
I think for instance, someone asked me, what it is about Tom. I said he loves the Lord. That's the most important thing. Because if you love Jesus like you're supposed to, you're going to treat me the way that you're supposed to treat me.
That's a very good point. And I think across all faiths, when it comes to the relationship as a whole, I think there's a lot of commonalities across the faiths. I think it's a good foundation for society to adhere to, is harness what your faith is and make sure that you're at least using that as the level set for what you intend to do in life, especially as you go into relationships.
Yeah, and here we go again with faith. I'm not going to beat on that drum anymore, but I am going to beat on intention. I'm going to sprinkle the salt of intention all over these fuckers out here in the world. Especially the Western world, okay? Especially here, my backyard. There's no intention. I had discussions with Miss Queen Sunkissed in her chat regarding a long-term relationship I held with a certain intention. But I can't say there was intention on the part of the other individual. People don't date with intention, and then they don't date with, and then those that may have the intention don't have the backing of any kind of spirituality or faith behind it. Let's continue.
Mm-hmm.
It's not for everybody, and I know there's a lot of secular folks out there, people who aren't as tied.
We have
spiritually
friends that have no religious background, but we're very close and very good friends. We don't push, and we just live out our faith. That's what we do. And so it's you meet all kinds of people everywhere. Grew up an Army brat, so.
Yep. Yeah, my dad's a Vietnam vet.
Yep. Okay. So.
And this kind of leads into my third question here. So there's a lot of taboo topics out there about roles and relationships, and it can be said that it stems from the spiritual writings, the holy writings that we have here on Earth. But there are defined roles and balance in relationships, and right now there is a schism between men and women across a lot of the social media spaces, and it's not everyone. There's plenty of healthy relationships out there, but there is a vibe, an undercurrent of dissatisfaction, and what is being expressed the most loudly is that traditional roles no longer exist. And by traditional, you have the 100-100 role, right? You have each partner plays their 100%, and then together they balance one another out. But there is and this word is where the taboo comes in. There is a submissive role on the woman, on the feminine side, and there is the nurturing, the submission and the nurture, and then you have the provider and the strength on the man side. With that kind of like those archetypes in mind, how do you guys balance your roles?
You say it first.
I would say I'm
going to pause it right there. People catching this on the replay, I don't know. There might be a little angst felt by what's about to be said by Tom. So prepare yourselves.
not in a bad way, male chauvinist.
You're not a chauvinist.
No, I know, but I was raised
with traditional values.
women. In fact, I had my sister teach me how to use a washer machine.
Okay.
Because growing up, the guys had to do everything outside, and the women did everything inside. But like if my sister's car broke down, and I had a date, I couldn't leave until I fixed her car.
Right.
So, but my parents taught me, and I think Crystal's parents are that way, that you have to respect each other. So we're equals. We just have different strengths.
Yeah, that's a good one.
God damn. We're equal, but we have different strengths. In today's world...
Stop it now, I mean it. Stop it now, I mean it.
Yeah. It really is that simple. God damn. But people don't get it. People don't get it. Let's continue.
So I don't look at it like she has so many great strengths that I can never touch. And
my woman has so many strengths that I can't touch. My goodness. Yeah, and people want married folk to stay out of single folk business. Miss Queen Sunkissed, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And I said it tonight. I said it. I said, y'all need to stop. But y'all need to provide this mirror view of how great it is when a balance is met. Balance scales, #Libra, whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, let's continue.
that brings her to my level, and I have so many great strengths that brings me to her level. And so we're never talking down to each other. It's always, we're not the same, and yet we're the same. And so that's how I think that's how we look at it. Because you'll ask me.
Well, how you look at it.
Oh,
but
how
I'm
do you?
just
I'm assuming.
I'm just saying. But
is yours no?
No, I agree. I agree with you, and I think that I look at my role. I actually have a perspective of very, I guess, traditional values in terms of the the role of a wife and a husband, and Tom is the head of our household. And I try to ask. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do what I want to do, but for the most part, I respect his decisions. It's not always easy, but I put, that's his role. He's the head of our household, especially since he's a man of God. Recognizing his relationship with Christ makes it that much easier for me to do it.
Right.
If he didn't have that where I've been before, in terms of being with someone who doesn't have that relationship with the Lord, I can't follow that. So that has a lot to do with it.
Yes. Mr. Lappert, absolutely. Recognizing strengths and weakness is an absolute. It's an absolute. Miss Sunkissed came down on me kind of hard. Man, no empathy. No empathy for the plight. No empathy for the plight of a Mr. Culture Invasion. None. Because I realized there was a habitual weakness in an individual that I was involved with for a very long time. And that weakness, my apologies, I meant what I said though. So yes, background story here. I spent a great deal of time sacrificing myself for the weakness of another. The 100% that they could provide was maybe only 40% of what was required on their part as a partner. So I was a crutch, and that was to my detriment. So lesson learned. We grow. That's what this is all about. It's about growth. It's about admitting. It's about acknowledging. It's about taking accountability for what you fucked up in your life. So I can say I may have spent, not wasted, but spent a series of years in a relationship that didn't provide any kind of reciprocal value to me, right? No reciprocal value from the relationship. But at the same time, I grew. I learned. My lessons, my life, my timeline is a little more stretched out than some others. That's what our journey is. That's what the bow is on what we've been talking about tonight. Growth. There are too many individuals that don't grow, that don't evolve. And again, I cannot put a finger on or describe what your personal evolution looks like as a human. But that growth, that understanding, that absolute admission of what your weakness is in a relationship is what a lot of people just don't admit. They don't talk about. And again, that goes back to what I said before. We ferment in laziness. Individuals ferment in laziness. And that touch of mental health issue. And then they run headfirst into a relationship, unprepared. Miss Sunkissed, something to clear up. When I stopped by your spot and I stopped by your live stream, I was talking about like different relationships, not just the long weird one I was in. So there was another situation where I met a woman on a dating app, whatever, and just over conversation, we dipped out of the dating app and we just one-on-one on our phone numbers, whatever, just texting, and she's the one, just a date, random lady, random chick, I didn't even get a date. And she's like, "Oh, really? Like you're a businessman." I'm not ready for that kind of relationship. I'm not ready for you. That blew my mind. That blew my mind. Bronzeberg, what's up, my homie? Bro, I done thrown you like 3 or 4 flowers this episode because at the beginning, bro, I was cooking and it was basically everything that you were saying in my own way. And especially about the atmosphere of YouTube, the atmosphere of what's going on right now. It's just absolute madness. Adam chiming in. Tom gave for credit to what Crystal is better at, but if Tom still holds the final decision, then how much is Crystal's opinion valued? Tom holds the final decision. How much is Crystal's decision valued? That's a good question. I'm going to track it back just a little bit, Adam. And we as wives have veto power. That's right. They're like the Congress and the Senate all combined, bro. That's a fact. The Senate and the Congress, bro. All right, let's continue with the interview. I wound it back just a little bit. Oh, she said that means we are listened to, but the final decision still lies with the leaders. Respect. Mad respect.
I can't follow that. So
Yes.
that
Yes.
has a lot to do with it. But
You have the foundation that you're able to back and know
Oh,
that
yeah.
that is where his best interests lie.
exactly. As a matter of fact, if he does do something that might hurt my feelings or make me upset, the first thing that I say to myself is, I know that his intentions are not to hurt me. And so that helps me not to respond.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yep. No, I agree with that. But we also discuss things together on decision making. So
We try.
We try. We might not always agree, but we most times we do. So
Most of the time.
And that's harmony. And that's the harmonious part of it.
yeah.
I love that. I love that. I don't have any other questions for you guys, so I think it's about time for us to move forward and dive into this awesome board game, excuse me. We're playing Firefly. I'll have some links in the description of this video, so you guys can go out there and check it out. Again, this is...
All right. It was a short one. I tried to keep them short. I'm trying to be a little more concise and pointed about my interviews with just single individuals and smaller groups. And then as we expand out and we do round tables and whatnot, which are definitely in the plans, things will take more time, right? More discussion, more time, more depth. But yes, that is Tom and Crystal. Their gaming table is something that I've never seen before. I didn't know that there were gaming tables. I knew that like certain individual, I knew there was a niche market for small setups where like you can have like 2 or 3 friends around a table kind of thing. But let me, this is a Euro website. I'm about to change this up right quick. Give me just a second. I'm gonna change the screen. Let's see. All right, shut that down. And give me just a minute. I'm still picking up on this. There we go. All right. And the music's back. That is that kind of table. That's an example of the kind of table they had. Theirs was probably about maybe a foot or two longer, and you can take apart like those little sections where you see like the cup holders, like those little side pieces. Theirs is funky where like those cup holders and stuff actually attach to the side of the table. And if you're playing cards or whatever, like you can put your cards in there, like if you're doing like a card game, yes, like classic card games as well. Yeah. So yeah, those tables are some crazy shit. Crazy shit. Very impressive. I think like when I make my soft landing and deal with whatever's happening with the housing market right now, I think like in the future I'll definitely be looking at some kind of table like that, some kind of setup like that. Yeah, definitely. All right. So how y'all feeling out there? Adam, what's up, man? Let's see. If I had my choice in a relationship, would be two alphas who come together to make things better for each other, equivalent exchange. Women can't be alphas. Women are. I don't have any kind of descriptor for what a woman alpha is. It's not an alpha. Alpha was designed to describe the gentleman of the sex between the two, right? And of course, like you have alpha pack leader types in the animal world. A resident doctor, which we must take serious, Mr. Cook, he would have the best explanation. So I don't even attempt to fuck around with the biology side of where the alpha term comes from. All I know is that it is a male centric. In the case of females, there are leaders. There are leading females. Those are the ones, those are the gems. That's what you're talking about, brother. And let me tell you what, we're both leaders in our own right and perspective. Boom, you said it yourself. Insert make me better. Yeah. The balance to the equation. Absolutely. You got it. What y'all want to do? Put a one in the chat if you're out there, if you're awake, or if you want to, if you want to pull up, we can do a little Zoom time here for everybody. Isn't it a crazy table? Miss Queen, do you play games? I got another one to show you that's closer to what they got. Let me hold on. Let me turn that screen share back on. Oops, not that one. Let me delete that. Probably should just carry on. So y'all can see all the awesome. Boom. That's closer to the table they had. That's closer to it. Did you see like the little wings on the side of it? Yeah. Something like that. It's a little bit longer. The legs are definitely more substantial, like stronger. Like they got like it's a very heavy looking table. Looks like a pool table, truthfully, that was converted, to be honest with you. It's about the size of a pool table. And it does have those wings on the side. They got like two captain's chairs on the ends, and then other chairs around, I believe. Yeah, it's a really nice setup. Yeah. So yeah, Miss Queen, if you're on this level with the board games and stuff, man, you in there. So let's see here. 1 second. All right, we're back. My bad there. Give me just a second. Actually, tell you what. Zoop. There we go. All right. So, what's consensus, my friends, my family? What are we thinking? One in the chat if you sleepyheads aren't knocked out yet, and we will do a Zoom. If I get a 1, if I don't get any 1s, because y'all are asleep. Y'all asleep. Yo, I love you guys. Miss Queen, thank you so much. You told me I had a few minutes and then you had to check out for the night. You probably got your cake and your wine in your system and you're done. Hey, she's awake. She's awake. But yeah, y'all. Oh shit. Push it to the limit. Give me 1 sec. Close that down. Oh no, I got Ronsford's chat in the background. What are y'all doing? Oh God, he got mad people going on. Hey y'all, yo. Okay, so everybody that's out there on internet space, homeboy Bronzebird is always doing some good shit. This man, let me tell you what, this young man has got some good topics, and he's running a live right now, same time I am. This is crazy. This dude. Ah. One second, y'all. All right, let's see. Oh, wow. I might be ahead of the game. I thought I had to set something up. This might be magical. All right. So we're going to put a link out here, folks. If you're interested in dialing in to the podcast, feel free to hit the link. And hit that. Now, we are testing technology tonight, folks. So everything might not turn out as expected. Don't Don't let that discourage you from liking, subscribing, and hitting the bell for new episodes, new comments, new community posts, staying informed. And as you join and subscribe, you will definitely get updates from the website. What's up, man? I hear you. I don't hear Adam. You are on mute. Yeah, I know. It's just a stopgap measure. What's up, Miss Queen? You chilling? Good evening. Oh yeah. What's Birdie doing over on his channel? What's Birdie talking about? I see the crazy blue dude is on there. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Be nice to the boy. Be nice to the boy. That's we know. I mean, oh Lord. Don't do it. Don't do it. Brownsburg deserves recommendations, but it's the other individuals. Huh? That's rough. Hey, stop being ageist. Yes. That's low mental vibes. That's what I've been talking about. For the views. So, yeah. Yes, sir. He threw you flowers. Ugh. Cootie Queen. Bro, let me tell you what. She's a cootie queen. So you have to watch her. He said he can't hear anybody but me. He can't hear you guys. Yeah. So I'm looking at the chat. Lil Woke can't hear nobody. That's what I was wondering. Okay, that's what he's talking about. No, it's my setup. All right, so folks out in YouTube land, I apologize, but right now I got technical difficulties. If you want to be part of the conversation, it says so talking above. It says the individual is talking above. All right, so the individual is talking above, but nobody can hear it. Hey, y'all, I told you that it was technical difficulty night. We on struggle mode. Shit. All right, give me a second, folks. Out there in the audience. But anyway, y'all, we're going to keep talking on our side as I try to figure this out. Yeah, Adam, thank you for throwing flowers at Miss Queen. She's usually a cootie queen. She has a partner in crime, which increases her street cred, which is really rough for those of us that are not part of the cootie regimen. We were not uterus carriers. Those of us that are not uterus carriers. Yes. Yeah, she has teammates. You, a protege? You said a protege. That's what she keeps saying, bro. Oh, shit. Bro, it turned violent on... I was on Bronzebird. Bronzebird's another creator, as I mentioned earlier. He about to show up at 7, he said. But, hey, Lil Woke, you want to be part of the conversation on the back end, man? Like we just... Fuck it. I can't with the tech tonight. Folks in the audience, we are on a call. If you want to be part of it, the link is in the description, or the link is actually out there in the chat. Hit it and come on and join us. We'll worry about the tech issues on another podcast or before then. For tonight, fuck it. What did you do? What are you trying to say right now? Yeah, look at that name. Hold on, man. Let me put this shit up live because this is crazy. So what we're hearing right now, folks, is that Miss Queen is talking about Bronzebird's stream and the fact that they are teaming up on Miss Kiwi. Miss Kiwi, because the way their name spelled. Oh shit! I'm trying to get the live over. I can't. Too much technology tonight. This shit's hilarious. Oh, she's gone. Damn it. All right, let me tell this dude. All right, hold on, folks. I'm about to put y'all. How big is he? Animals are retarded. They're dinky. They are mentally dinky. All right, I'm back, y'all. I was it popped up in Bronzebird's chat, just goofing off. I don't want to be disrespectful to homie. Zoop. Right. Can y'all hear that? Can you hear Bronzebird talking right now? Yes. Yep. Absolutely. Can you hear Bronzebird now? Lil Woke, good looking, bro. Oh, I see. Yeah, technical issues. This stream, folks. I'm gonna have to figure out why that. Yeah, like the sound is blanked out. I'm still messing with it. Give me a second. I'm gonna mute myself. Give me just a moment. Are you singing songs? Well, I was like, what am I hearing right now? Do you got the unicorn? You got your unicorn headband on? Yeah, this is a safe spot. You allowed to put your unicorn on. Wait, what? No. No way. I harass her, so I've earned it. You better, man. Come on, man. You got to keep. Oh, you know what? We got to do that one night. You see the little avatar with the glasses? She be on the struggle bus sometime, but she's cool. No, in the video, Miss Together We Break Chains production. She be struggling too much with people instead of like you, Miss Sunkiss, and just like separating herself. Some people wrap themselves up too much into the drama. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Folks that are out there that are watching the stream, we apologize. We do not have audio going outbound, but we are having a great discussion right now about relationships and especially mental health. If you guys are interested, check out the chat, like and subscribe to the channel. But we're working through technical issues. It is what it is. Hit the link for the Zoom and you can join us. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to keep the message for both sides, because I don't know. We've been broadcasting for like an hour plus, so I'm just like riding with it because we having fun. And it's a safe space for those of us on YouTube that want to pass good messages and not bullshit. Right. 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 Absolutely. Absolutely.
Bruh.
Oh, Jesus. Hey, little woke, do you wanna come into the Zoom? Hit the Zoom link, bro. Yep. Yeah. I'm sorry. That just hit. That's. She said, God. Did you say, did you really just say that? Yes. Yes. Boom. Boom. Uh-oh. Did you say uh-oh? Yeah, Miss Sunkiss don't give a fuck, bro. Right. It is not appropriate, bro, because I live that. I live that. No, 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 no. No, yeah, exactly, exactly. So, so Adam, it's a darker way of looking. It's hilarious and a dark way of looking at things, but at the same time, if you cut the problem off at the head, so in our minds, exactly, because she is the cause of pain, and those two boys have no chance in hell of growing up like you or me, Adam. Yes, yes, those. Oh, Jesus. You chose violence. You chose explosions. You chose bombs. You get it. Yep, and that's it. Yeah, no. No, no, right, right, right. So that's based on cultural education too, and what they pass down to future generations. Unfortunately, it's just the reality of it. It doesn't matter who you are. If you're not taught, if you're not encouraged and raised instead of being grown like a fucking flower, there's a difference between being raised and being grown, right? Too many people grow their kids. They throw them out there, throw a toy at them, and say, "Hey, kid, grow up." Hey, how do I do this, Mom? I don't know, kid, grow up. How do you do this, Dad? Shave? I'm a dad. I don't know about that. Yeah, figure it out. I had a friend that actually told me that, and then I sat and reflected on my first experiences of learning to shave, and I didn't have anybody there. I learned. I learned by experimentation. And that's where parenting comes in on many levels, is providing those words of inspiration and warning that kids don't get. We don't get that. Damn, Bronzeberg, whatever Bronzeberg's doing right now is following the vibe, so we just let him do his thing. But it's a real thing. Like people don't get those words of encouragement leaving the home, right? You leave the home, blah blah blah. Your mom kisses you on the cheek. Your dad gives you a hug. Your dad bundles you up. Whatever it is, right? Smacks you on the ass like an NFL player and says, "Get out there, kid," and throws you in the fucking snowdrift and says, "Catch that bus, bitch." Whatever it is. Stop it. Fucking restreaming Bronzeberg. This is hilarious. Anyway. You have the encouragement of your parents, but the thing is, like, they don't always have a package of wise verbiage to tell us and to instruct us, right? A lot of our own journeys are gathered by us. They're not gathered by our parents. It's not the same. It's not the same journey, right? So we're gathering all this information, we're doing our thing, but excuse me, we don't share that knowledge. We don't, you know, spread it as a consensus. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And little brother. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sure. I was a James Bond kid. Like, I had all kinds of secret shit going on, and I was setting off fucking rockets and shit, and times when my father wasn't around, and sneaking around doing bullshit, and sneaking through his closets and shit. And we yeah. Oh shit. See, there's bronze. You see the screen right now? Oh, Bronze Bird's got one of his little Bronze Bird girlfriends on the screen. I don't know what they're talking about. I can't hear them. But here, his girls are kind of slutty. Here, I'm going to do my little, there we go. Hold on one second here. You still with me? Yep. Nice. Been there. Been there. Been there. Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely. Oh God, absolutely. Absolutely. Let me tell you about the very first, excuse me. So we all have moments in our lives, right, where someone makes a major impression upon who we are. The first moment I had was my basketball coach or basketball. Yeah, he was the coach because the reserve was his. Okay, yeah. So in my elementary, middle school, the coach of basketball was dating the assistant coach. They had a thing going on, whatever. They got married. My parents were in the process of a divorce. And amidst that, for some reason, every time I would jump for a ball and I would smack that shit out of dude's hand, whatever, I would get up there and I would go for a dunk and I would jam it and I would fall to my feet. Because I just could never jam. I could never get them dunks right. Man, I would just try to get it through my legs, bro. I would try to throw it up and then I would jam the ball up between the between the rim and the backboard, bro. I'm that guy. I come down, the ball stuck. Man, let me tell you what. So I would have fun. I was all about fun. I'm not a basketball dude. I'm not a sports dude. It's all for fun, man. It's all for the fun competition. These other people are made for it. They have this vicious, animalistic desire to just devour their enemies, devour the competition. That's what sports are. That's what I learned. But it's those moments, right? Those moments through our lives where we experience the extremes and we kind of like absorb that and take that into ourselves and then grow from it, right? I don't know, man. Right. Exactly. I waffle with my stories and I waffle with the theme of what we're talking about, but that's it. Exactly. Individually, like that drive to hit that next level, to evolve. And yeah, I've talked about it a couple of times tonight, that evolution of who we are, how we treat our journey in life. That's I can't. It's not fair for me to put a box around that and say, hey, yo, this is what your life is, right? Your life is your own journey. Your life is your own party. Your life is your own thing. Rosberg, what you doing, man? You chilling? You still got craziness going on? Hold on, man. I shut down. Oh yeah, you got a busy day tomorrow. Or today. What? That's another work day. Sunday you get to rest. The day of rest. All right. Hey, for the people that Mona, if you want to hear us, there's a problem with the audio. Feel free to join us on the Zoom. Give me 1 second. I'll throw the link back up in the chat. But tonight we got a new studio and we got technical issues. So give me 1 second. Zoop, copy and paste. Simona, Bronzeberg, my people, if you feel like joining or when you can, blah, 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 there's the link. I'll put it back again. I see him. I see him. I just clicked over. I got too many I got so many windows open. It's ridiculous right now. But yeah, I just seen that he got. Let's see. You on there live too? Looking like Missy Elliott. I'm gonna take I should take a screenshot. Oh God, hold on, y'all. Whoever's out there in Culture Invasion, oh, he changed it. I see you. You're worse than me. I'm wrenched up on so many people's streams. It'd be ridiculous. People be like, I'm live. Hey, bro, I'm live, bro. Hey, man, I'm live. Hey, man, I love you, bro. Take care. Yeah, man. Cool. All right, let's see. I got you. Bye. How are you going? Ladies and gentlemen, there is a Zoom link in the chat. So if you're watching the stream, hit the Zoom link. You probably only have about 15 minutes, and then I'm going to jump back over to my homeboy's stream, and we're going to kick it. So it is what it is. Tonight, we talked about where we are with the villain era for Culture Invasion, the disappointment, the gross disappointment that we're working through with social media in general. I'm not going to point my finger and put my thumb and paint with a broad paint brush on YouTube alone. That's illogical at best. So from there, we move forward into where we are with news, where we are overall as a platform, and the atmosphere of where we fall in the YouTube sphere. And then at the end, we are where we are with dating, our premiere, unreleased footage. Believe me, there's a library of seasons worth of unreleased footage here at Culture Invasion, but it's something that'll be released over time. Anyway, I want to send my shout out to Mona D. A personal shout out to her for definitely being a part of the podcast tonight. I used some of her previous reacts and shorts in my opening. Thank you so much. Everybody out there, go subscribe to Mona D. Bronzebird. He's my brother from another mother. Y'all will get to know him better as we move forward in time, I am sure. Miss Queen, she's part of the family. There just is a little family of who we are. All right, Lando Bando, Mr. Lappert. Yes. The Flat Power Guy, thank you very much for showing up, saying what's up, L Boogie. Appreciated. Anyway, folks, Kings and Dreams. I'm not going to leave you out. Don't worry. Kings and Dreams, you are you're part of what puts me where I am. and you're a brother from the Caribbean, like myself. Anyway, folks, we've been doing this. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. Oof. All right, y'all. Two hours and 48 minutes. We're out of here. You guys have a good evening. Thank you very much. Pick up yourselves. Like, subscribe. When you subscribe, there's a little bell icon. Hit the bell icon. You'll get notifications from me. I am going over to @BronzeBird. Give me 1 second here. I will put the link in my chat where I'm going. You need to hit that link. You need to oop. There we go. Go over to BronzeBird. Meet me over there. Miss Mona, if you might be over there, I don't know. Everybody else, I love you bunches. Thank you very, very much for hitting up the stream. And see you soon. I'm going to play 3 tracks for you, so you will have some music. My outro is sick. Let me tell you, my outro is sick as fuck. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Like and subscribe. Hit me up on the back end. I love y'all. Peace out. Pick up yourselves.
That'd be the first thing you gotta take. Cause we switch up on you.